storm surge on
about for days, a powerful Category 4 storm as of this moment. It has already started spawning a series of dangerous tornadoes touching down throughout south central Florida. The highest risk for those tornadoes runs through this afternoon. All of that, of course, ahead of the storm, ahead of the hurricane actually coming ashore, which is expected very late this evening or into tomorrow morning. Let's go to Dana Griffin in Naples, Florida. Dana, what do we know about these tornadoes? Have we had any reports yet of where they actually touched down?
So we're trying to get that information to you now, Kate. I can tell you that we were at Naples Beach just moments ago, and our phone started alerting because of the tornado warnings that were going off. We were seeing lightning at the beach, and the reason we were there was because several surfers were still in the water as that storm surge on the beach itself. Some 2-foot-high waves were coming through. Saw several people who were out there, and so that's why we left and came to a garage so that we could be safe. But we are getting alerts that there have been tornadoes that have touched down, as you mentioned, in south central Florida. We are in Naples, and because we are pretty close to that area, we got those alerts. So we haven't seen any particular funnel clouds or any sort of formations from this vantage point, but we are obviously taking this very seriously. And it is important for people that if you are in an area where you are getting that alert, you should be leaving the area or finding cover, because this is very serious. And this is ahead of Milton. We are already seeing the rain bands in certain parts of Naples. It's stopped for the moment, but this will likely be off and on throughout the day. Again, we are expected to get 5 to 8 feet of storm surge just because we are south of where that impact zone will hit in between Tampa and Sarasota. So it is obviously very concerning. Officials have already warned people, if you haven't got out, you need to leave now. I'll send it back to you, Kate.
Dana, thank you for that. And we're looking at some video on our screen. I'm trying to get a locator for what exactly we're looking at there, but clearly some folks are seeing.
And came to a garage so that we could be safe, but we are getting alerted any particular funnel clouds or any sort of formations from this vantage point, but we are obviously taking this very seriously, and it is important for people to leave now. I'll send it back to you, Kate.
Dana, thank you for that. And we're looking at some video on our screen. I'm trying to get a locator for what exactly we're looking at there, but clearly some folks are seeing what look like tornadoes. Let me bring in Al Roker for the very latest. Al, do we have a sense on the map of what part of Florida we're talking about?
Yeah, we're talking in the Fort Myers region right now, Kate. And in fact, this is really part and parcel of Milton, 160 miles southwest of Tampa with 145-mile-per-hour winds, moving northeast at 17. We have tornado watches right now in north of Tampa all the way down to Key West till 9 p.m. But take a look at these areas in red. These are all tornado warnings. In fact, this from my colleague Bill Cairns. There is a particularly dangerous situation warning. Media confirming a large tornado that started over near Fort Myers and heading toward Acadia. So we're watching these systems now starting to develop. As you can see, as this storm is getting closer, usually the northeast quadrant is the most dangerous part of the storm. And as that system is making its way, this is that northeast quadrant. So we have for today this area from Melbourne to Englewood to Fort Myers, Moorhaven, Fort Pierce, all in this area, an EF2 or greater tornado possible. I just want to make sure, see if we didn't get some more information in here. We're, in fact, near Clewiston, Florida, also about an hour ago, they had a wedge tornado on the ground. So this is a very strong developing situation right now, ahead of the hurricane, actually Milton, actually making landfall. We're expecting, again, landfall sometime around late tonight, early tomorrow morning, Kate. But right now, the main concern are these tornadoes that are firing up and will continue right through this evening, Kate.